happy spring reading. Here is a haul of books that I can't wait to talk about with you. We have a lot of books to go through, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about each book here and show it off to you. So I hope that you're looking for a good book to read and just have some relaxing time to sit and read a good book. So we're going to get started here with my nice lovely stack. First, I just need a little water so when I'm talking my mouth doesn't get dried out. So I'm just gonna get refreshed here a minute. Thank you. Alright, my lips tend to get a little dry too when I'm talking a lot about my books, so let's just freshen up a minute here before. I think I got a little on my tooth. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. And now we can get started on our books. Are you excited? Okay, so let's see. Start here. Love that book smell of the pages. Am I the only one that enjoys that, or is that a thing? Because I love the pages, the way they smell of a new and old book. So this book is called Confess. A lot of my books here are romance books. I know, I'm a sap for romance, so they all have a romantic twist somewhere and some drama. This one is about a woman who is running away from her problems. She ends up in an art gallery. This one actually has some pictures from the art gallery, some faces, and of course, she falls for an artist in this art gallery. But she's running from something. She has some secrets that she needs to confess to this guy. But it could scare him away, so we don't know if she's gonna just be honest with him or keep her secret. But I think it's gonna come out and we'll find out if he stays and what the big secret is. So if you're curious, you can read Confess. This one is a little bit older. Just over 300 pages, so your average size novel here. If you're interested in this one, there you have it. Our next book from the pile here. This one's called Without Merit. There you go. This one looks like a very long novel. I think it's about 350 pages. This one's interesting. So there's this family, the Voss family, and they're making their daughter collect trophies that she didn't win. She goes hunting around for these used trophies from different shops, pawn shops and such, thrifting trophies, pretending to be something that she's not, to keep a family secret. So this family has secrets. But while she's out there buying her used trophy, she meets a guy and falls for this guy and tries to escape her family and this crazy trophy secret. It's very odd. But she gets caught and has to suffer the consequences of being caught. But I wonder if this new guy is gonna come to her rescue or not, or maybe these trophies like scare him away. You're gonna have to read to find out. Without Merit. Nice fresh pages. Next book we have Maybe Now. It's a long one. So this book seems like it goes with other books. I'm not sure what order it would be in. There's several different couples in this book, so it seems like this one couple's really into skydiving, and there seems to be a third wheel going on. A woman named Maggie is the third wheel. Maggie's just getting in the way. So will she leave him because she thinks this third wheel is just too much, or is she gonna put up with it? I don't know. I don't think I'd put up with a third wheel, but some people do. Some people just have a Maggie in their life, so I don't know what's gonna happen. If you're interested, check out Maybe Now. Over 400 pages in this one, so. Next up, short but sweet, we have a little one here. I like a simple book that I could get done in a day or two. I don't know about you, but this one looks very appealing. So this one, Love Story. It's about a guy. And he gets a roommate. He's excited to have a female roommate. But she's not what he thought it would be. She's bossy, mean, and calculated, so says the back cover. So he thinks he can change her, and that there's a big loving heart hidden underneath somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. But he's gonna find out. And if you have time for a short novel, you can find out too. This one I might actually read because I like the length. Next up, I like the cover of this one. We know there's a musician. So, it's about a college student. Perfect boyfriend and perfect roommate, best friend. But then, the boyfriend, he ends up cheating on her. So, yikes. But that's okay because she sees this handsome neighbor that she kind of becomes obsessed with, and he plays the guitar here. And it seems like a new romance, but so she finds somebody new, and I'm not sure how that plays out with the ex-boyfriend. And him cheating, and did he cheat with her best friend? I don't know. You'd have to read to find out. About 350 pages here. So, it's called Maybe Someday. Next book. Here we have another one. It's called Regretting You. So this book has a lot of family drama. It's about a mother and a daughter not getting along. And there's some family tragedy that happens, some freak accident. But the daughter meets a boy that she really likes, but the mother just doesn't approve. So, will this boy turn out to be nice, or will mom be right like moms usually are? So, he's probably bad. I'll have to read to find out. Regretting You. It's pretty long. Got 350 pages of a new fresh book smell. Next, Too Late. This one's next up is Too Late. And this one is about a woman that gets involved in some illegal business. So she doesn't sound pretty stand up, but she's also taking care of her brother, who seems to be sick and having a lot of health issues. So where does the romance come in? Well, because she's involved in some illegal activity, an agent shows up, and she, of course, falls for the agent. But I mean, is an agent going to like her if she's just involved in some risky business? And it doesn't seem like the brother is going to be okay with this, so I think he makes some problems as well. You're gonna have to just read to find out how that ends. I don't think it's gonna end good. If you're into detectives and agents and that type of stuff, a crime book, it seems like a crime romance. Should be interesting. About 300 pages. And it is Too Late. Next up, here's another one. This one, Reminders of Him. So it's about a woman who serves 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, it says. So maybe she was innocent. She comes out and tries to rebuild her life. But nobody in the town is having it. So, except a bar owner. Of course, the bar owner she starts to have this budding romance with. And he's trying to help her get her life back on track, but it seems like their relationship, for some reason is a bit shady. So as the romance grows, so do some other new risks that arise. It's about 300 pages. So if you're interested in seeing how that relationship plays out, this might be a good read for you. Next up, November 9th. So this one is a cute romance, apparently about a couple that meets on November 9th. And they decide that they're going to meet every day on November 9th every year. He's an author. He's writing a new novel and thinks that she's the perfect inspiration that he needs to finish his novel. But he seems too good to be true. She starts to think he's fabricating things. Maybe he's not even a real author. So she's determined to find out, is he being honest? Or is he a liar, pretty much? Yikes. So if you want to find out, check out November 9th. It's about 300 pages long. Looks like a good read. Next up, last but not least, I have one called Sinner. This is a long one, but the pages smell really good. New book smell. Oh. This one I actually didn't read the back, so let me just browse here what this one's about. Seems like a bad guy that just doesn't believe in anything good. He's not optimistic at all. People would describe him as a playboy, a womanizer, and some other not so nice names. Seems like he's meet somebody though, and she probably ends up trying to change him. But then finds out like he's just no good and wants to get away, but then like he tries to prove to her that he's amazing and that he's a changed man, I'm sure. So it looks interesting. It's called Sinner. And this is a long one, over 350 pages. Of some crazy romance. So should be good. Now I'm really thirsty again. So that's our stack of books that we went through. I hope you found them interesting. I hope that you really like, thriller romance books like me. They're fun to read. So I think I'll start with the small one first, just to get me in the reading mood. That should be good. Oh, I hear there's a truck outside, so of course it's gonna be loud right now, but I'm just gonna have another drink. How's my lip gloss? Do we need to reapply after all that gibberish I was talking? There's the truck. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know which one you thought sounded the